Guys, you won't believe how fast Ryan's parents just burned down their own empire. These two people, who once made their little kid the most famous face on YouTube, are now sitting inside a collapsing house of fame. First, they've lost almost 70% of their total revenue, and their movie flopped so bad it lost over $9.5 million. Yeah, the same family who used to earn millions every month from Ryan's World, now struggling to even touch the same success they built on their own kid's childhood. And honestly, it's karma working overtime. But let's go back and see how it all started, because trust me, this fall didn't come out of nowhere. Back in 2015, Ryan's parents, Shion and Loann Kaji, decided that watching their 3-year-old open toy boxes would somehow be peak entertainment. And you know what? It worked. Their kid went from being just another toddler to becoming the highest paid YouTuber in the entire world, earning over $20 million a year. Not bad for a kid who couldn't even tie his own shoelaces.
I'm drinking you. Whoa.
We're just testing it out with it.
But behind that cute smile and colorful toy boxes, something darker was happening. Ryan was basically turned into a walking ATM, and his parents became the ones who kept pressing withdraw. They quit their normal jobs. Loann was a chemistry teacher, Shion an engineer, and built their own company called Sunlight Entertainment. They hired a 30-person crew, filled their house with lights, cameras, and scripts, and made Ryan the full-time content employee.
What is this? 5-year-old threatens to dethrone YouTube king PewDiePie over my goddamn dead body.
By 2019, Ryan's face was literally everywhere. Walmart toys, Colgate toothpaste, Macy's parade balloon, you name it. The kid became a billion-dollar brand while still learning multiplication tables. But people started noticing something didn't feel right. Critics said this wasn't family fun. This was child exploitation wearing a smiley face.
Ryan's World parents are so greedy, they're never going to let this man retire. Ever. This person even said he can't wait for the flood of lawsuits from these kids to their parents.
And soon the FTC launched an investigation because Ryan's videos looked more like disguised advertisements than real playtime. Tiny kids couldn't even tell what was an ad and what wasn't. That's when the Kajis had to rebrand from Ryan's Toys Review to Ryan's World, basically trying to hide the commercial smell behind a cute new name. But the truth didn't change, because ethics don't pay as good as views do. Ryan was working harder than most adult creators, up to 25 video segments a week. His life was fully monetized. Family vlogs, challenges, morning routines, even brushing teeth became content. And the worst part? There were no laws protecting his earnings like Hollywood child actors have. Legally, all the money belonged to his parents. Ryan might have been the breadwinner, but his parents were holding the bread, the butter, and probably the whole grocery store. Then came karma. When YouTube changed its rules after the COPPA crackdown, every kid-based channel got hit hard. Loann herself admitted that they lost 70% of their income overnight. Not a drop, a crash. And right after that, they tried to bounce back by making a movie, Ryan's World Titan Universe Adventure. Guess what? Budget, $10 million. Box office, $624,000. They lost $9.5 million. One of the worst flops you'll ever see. Theaters were emptier than Logan Paul's apology videos. That movie didn't just fail, it exposed how greedy the whole brand had become. And while all this was happening, people started noticing that Ryan wasn't happy anymore. He looked tired, spoke less, smiled less. The kid who used to love the camera now looked like he just wanted to leave the room. But instead of letting him rest, his parents pulled their next move. They started pushing their twin daughters, Emma and Kate, into the spotlight. Now these 7-year-old girls have their own animation show and are showing up more and more in family videos. It's like they drained one well dry and immediately started digging another. The internet was not having it. People were furious. Comments started blowing up. Ryan made his parents $34 million. Now they're using his sisters. These parents literally built an empire on their kids' childhood. And they're right. Even lawmakers took notice. Several US states are now passing new child influencer laws forcing parents to legally save part of their kids' earning. That alone tells you what people really think about the Kajis. Recent interviews with Ryan made things worse. In podcasts, he barely talks. His parents do all the speaking while Ryan just sits there, awkward and quiet.
I'm about to expose Ryan's World. Recently, there was a YouTuber who interviewed Ryan's World and it got over 2 million views. So cool, right? Wrong. Because during this interview, something didn't feel right. Ryan barely spoke at all. Didn't seem happy. Most of the time, it was his parents speaking. It was almost like they didn't want Ryan to speak and expose their dark secret.
People are already predicting that once he turns 18, we'll see a Netflix documentary called The Truth Behind Ryan's World. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
He's too young, he won't
know what to say.
Don't give me that. Ryan is 13 now. He could definitely speak for himself. But his evil parents didn't allow him to. Just like how they don't allow him to live his childhood. He's still making kid videos till this day. And you could just tell that he's not happy. He doesn't enjoy it anymore. Let him retire. Let him live his childhood dreams. He is not a slave.
Right now, the Kajis are desperately trying to keep their brand alive, recycling old footage, using younger thumbnails of Ryan, and pushing the twins harder than a Black Friday sale. But it's over. By 2029 or 2030, when Ryan's 18 and the twins are 12, this whole operation will collapse under its own greed. A lot of creators are now starting to talk about this issue, saying Ryan's parents should stop. They should stop hiding their criminal activities.
Evangeline.
Hey, Ryan!
Thank you so much for being in the movie.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, the dude's dead inside.
See it when it comes out August 16th.
Tell everybody about the character you play.
Let him retire. He just doesn't want to be there anymore.
So, what can we even say about parents like this? Parents who are literally ruining their kids' career. Think about it. This whole corporate lifestyle has taken away Ryan's and his twin sister's freedom. At a time when they should be dreaming, learning, and growing with education, their parents have turned their lives into a business chart, like a profit machine. It's honestly like the parents are gambling with their kids' futures. Just imagine, shouldn't a father like this be held accountable for everything? Because in that most controversial interview, when they were asked about it, Ryan's father's reaction and Ryan's expression told two completely different stories. It was shocking, and even other creators have exposed this moment too.
In an interview with John UC, Ryan's parents detailed just how much Ryan's world has grown.
Yeah, for the production side, we own the studio in Houston. It's called Sunlight Entertainment, and we have full-time employee, about 30 to 40 employees, and it breaks down to video editors, producers, animators, voice actors, on-camera talent, script writers. Our companies.
But not everyone was convinced that Ryan's role had been scaled back. Asked whether Ryan saw a future where he was no longer the face of the channel.
Is there a day where the YouTube channels will be fully animation? Like, Ryan, are you going to keep making YouTube videos, given your interest to be an animator and maybe go behind the camera, like as you get older?
Ryan answered,
I think I will keep going for a while, yeah.
Let's play that back. Notice how Ryan turns to his father as he answers, almost as if he's looking for approval. His father then gives Ryan a smile and nod, seemingly showing he's satisfied with his son's response.
Did you see that? Isn't that clearly the result of pressuring the kids? Pure manipulation? How can parents be so greedy that they'd actually do this kind of thing? I honestly don't even know. Money has blinded them. It's like they've lost their sense of what's right. That's why they're doing all these shady things right now. Guys, do you agree or not? Because if this is what's happening on camera, just imagine what's happening behind the camera. Any guesses?
Ryan, I know there's a secret you're keeping from me, so just tell it to me straight and I promise I won't get mad. All right, fine. I'm sorry, what did you just say? I said I won't get mad. Just be honest with me.
I completely agree with this creator's mimicry. That might really be what's happening behind the scenes. And honestly, when it comes to Ryan, this whole thing feels tragic, because he never asked for this fame. It was forced on him. The kid who once just wanted to play with toys ended up being treated like one. Ryan deserves peace, not pressure. He deserves a normal teenage life, not a corporate script written by his parents. So my finishing thought, I just hope one day Ryan gets to tell his real story, not the version his parents built for.